Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska and Memorial Stadium. This sea of red, ready to rock. One of the most loyal fan bases in the sport, ready to see the Cornhuskers get back to that championship level. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Huskers will kick this away to start us off. So Iowa's offense has the football first here today.
Well, Kirk, you could just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And here's the handoff. Breaking tackles.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Sullivan. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. So here we go now, 3rd and inches on this opening drive. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made, room to run here. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense out there for their first possession. And with such a dangerous wide receiver on the field here, puts a lot of stress in the secondary. This strong safety group, maybe not necessarily built as a great coverage guy, who's going to have to be big today.
Yeah, he really is, Chris. He's known for his physicality. This safety's going to have to do a good job of cleaning up tackles, but also being an extra guy to play keep away. He's good at doing both, but this receiver has great ball skills and the ability to break away with speed. Going to be a unique matchup to follow.
Tackled at the 32, that's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. And the back gets the football. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Second down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they love to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
Tackle made after the completion. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And the Huskers lining up here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Grab near the sticks. It's Pullman. The Cornhuskers will try to keep this drive moving. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. A long drive here. Play number 12 coming up for the offense. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Short connection to the tight end here. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Eludes a tackle. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. QB decides to keep it here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Defense is coming after him. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Fidone. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, Kirk, Iowa has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Vidone. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. The PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's that offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Hawkeyes will send the punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, what a juke. Gets 3 now. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. And here comes a deep shot. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Touchdown, Huskers. Made the defense look slow that time. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
That makes the score, Nebraska.
Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. Fresh set it down to the offense, first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
On the ground, it's Johnson. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. In the clear at the 25. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Hawkeyes are looking to keep this drive going. They'll run it to the left. Will he score here? That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The Hawkeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
2nd down and goal upcoming. To throw, it's Sullivan. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Iowa.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? And it's caught. They pick up the 1st down, tackled at the 25. The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. And they'll get him down that time.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Ball carrier tackled there. One more play before they head to the locker room. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Just 1 second left on the clock. The offense is out there. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. And the Hawkeyes will kick it off to begin the second half.
Number 18, set to advance on the football.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Behind the line, it's a loss of 2. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looking to scramble. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. The Cornhuskers churn out another first down. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the Huskers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. There's a 1st and 10 play. It's a shotgun run call. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Using his legs, it's Johnson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. The Cornhuskers line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Raiola. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Huskers. To stretch the lead, the route is on. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
14.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they get him down after the completion. That completion sets up a second down play. Trying to find room. It's Johnson. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And now the run off the left tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The Hawkeyes have 1st and 10 here. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down and 10. They'll hand it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Back to pass. It's Sullivan. The pass rush closing in. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop. 1st down here for this offense. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught on the outside. It's Johnson. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
He's moving out of the pocket. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen. And that's now going to bring up 4th down. The Huskers will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Nebraska. And this one is getting ugly. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10. And the Hawkeyes will line up to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the goal. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Bringing pressure. He's moving out of the pocket.
The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team on the field now.
Number 14 in punt formation to kick it away.
Running it back, it's Griffin. Sort of brought down, sets up the next drive. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here, and I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They'll work the clock here with the running game. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground game. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Huskers are going to cash in here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The gain makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, the beat goes on as they stay undefeated here late in the season. It's impressive, Kirk, to see how they've managed the pressure and gotten better as the moments have gotten bigger.
They seem to be playing as good a football as you could hope for.